Hi Dr. Atini and Prof. Zuhaira. Now I am going to present my e-portfolio. I will start with about myself. My name is SYAIRDINA JAHAH and my matrix number is 066564 and I am 21 years old in 2023. I was born in Punchan, Johor. I studied at Sekolah Kebangsaan Sanglang during my primary school and finished my secondary school at Sekolah Menengah Kebangsaan Bernard. Then, I pursued my study to Johor Matriculation College in accounting program. At the moment, my vision is to get my law degree and get lawyered, while my mission is to stay healthy, cheerful, and excel in every final exam. That's all about myself. Let's proceed to the weekly schedule. I will start with week 1 where I learn about the introductions of the Law of Association and Company Law 1. Prof. Zuhaira explained on the divisions of partnership law and company as well as topic that will be learned for both partnership and company law throughout the semester. The next class, I learned the first topic which was business entities in leisure. Through this lecture, I learned about the types of business entities, characteristics and advantages and disadvantages of the business entities. The second week, Prof. Zuhaira started the lecture on partnership law, which I able to learn about the formations of partnership, which need to fulfill elements according to section 3.1 of the Act, and also learns about the rules for determining partnership as stipulated in section 4A until C. While for week 3, Dr. Hatini gave lecture on formations of partnership in regard to the capacity of a partner and the illegality of a partnership. At the same time, Prof. Zu delivered lectures on relations of partners of firm to the third parties. That lectures consist of authority of a partner and relation as in section 7 till section 10. In fact, I am fully understood both lectures delivered by both Dr. Hatini and Prof. Zuhaira. I also had discussion with my roommate in drafting firm profile and completed it in the same week. In week 4, I was given a task on Lex Theatre activity of the social network movie that I need to watch and discuss whether there is a partnership relation between the Mark Zuckerberg and the Eduardo Severin. From this task, I able to understand more about the formations of partnership from the above scenario. Next, week 5, I was given task to do tutorial of 2 questions in a group relating to section 3 and 4 of the Partnership Act in the clip. Thus, I able to understand on how to answer the PBQ question relating to section 3 and section 4 of the partnership. As for the week 6, I attended the case lecture by Mr. Ahmad Muaz Muhammad Nawawi on the topic of the formations of business in legal service, sharing experience from MOHD that was held via Webex. Through that, I able to learn how the partnership agreement is created and structure of the firm. On the same week, there was a replacement class on 17 November delivered by Prof. Zuhaira to continue this lecture on section 11 until section 19. The lecture was very clear and helpful. For week 7, I was required to do theatre activity in regard to liability of partners to third parties, in which required to determine the concept of unlimited liability in partnership in the movie. In the same week, I had a discussion with my roommate pertaining to the drafting partnership agreement. On week 8, I learned about the relationship between the partners that are according to the mutual agreements or in absence of agreement based on section 26 of the Partnership Act, as well as the dissolutions of partnership and the partnership property. Next, on week 9, I attended lecture by Dr. Hatini on the introduction to company law that consists of a structure, classifications and liabilities of a company. On the same lecture, I got to learn about the promoter that includes definition, fiduciary duties, remedies and the pre-incorporation contract. Lastly, the constitutions of a company. So lastly, on week 10 and 11, I attended the lecture of effect of incorporations as in section 20 of Companies Act, doctrine of separate legal entity according to section 20A that state the important case is Salomon Company Limited. Then lecture on doctrine of lifting of the corporate veil that are according to judicial exceptions or statutory exception. That's all from my weekly schedules. As for the project, there are 2 projects that I need to complete and submit as in the deadline. Both of them are grouping work. The first one is drafting firm's profile. My group chose to form a F&B business. Next, to draft partnership agreement. The agreement created according to the firm business created previously. Through this subject, I am able and enjoyed learning on how the partnership is formed, operates and the liability of the partners toward each other and the third party, as well as how the partnership is dissolved. I also able to gain a little bit knowledge about the company law in regard to structure, classification and liabilities of the company, promoters and constitutions of a company. In fact, I enjoyed knowing about the doctrine of separate legal entity and lifting corporate veil. In fact, while I am learning about partnership law, I realized that it is related to the subject of commercial law that I learned during this semester, which relates to the partner as an agent to the firm and to other partners, similar to the concept of a contract of an agency in commercial law. So that's all from me. Thank you.